Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Alumni Field here on the campus of Mitchell College in historic New London, Connecticut for Game 6 of this NCAA Regional Tournament and Championship Monday here in New London. The Mitchell Mariners, the hosts here of this regional, with a chance to win here versus Wheaton College and claim their first ever regional championship. Meanwhile, Wheaton trying to stave off elimination again. The Lions 39-7 on the year, won yesterday 3-1 in 13 innings versus Wheaton to survive and advance here to Championship Monday. Mitchell defeated the Lions in comeback fashion 7-4 in the middle game yesterday of the winner's bracket. They are 33-8 on the season, trying to claim their first regional championship. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli here, bringing you the call this morning. We'll get to the afternoon eventually. The Lions hoping to be playing 2 games here today. The Mariners want to just be a single game here to start the day. And they turn to Chris Gibbs on the mound. This one's put on the ground and up the middle for a base hit by A.J. Gindin. Chris Gibbs, sophomore from New Britain, Connecticut, on the year. 5-2 record, 11 appearances, 8 starts, has thrown a complete game, 46 in the third innings, 33 strikeouts, and a 3.50 ERA for Gibbs.
Second baseman, number 1, Mike.
This will be Mike Marr. 1-0 the count. Gibbs will operate with Falk behind the plate, Jaworski, Robbie Dela Cruz at second, Galindez and Martinez the infield. Hit through the right side for a base hit by Marr. Back-to-back hits to start the game for Wheaton. Just the start they wanted. And Dougie Dela Cruz, Tyler Sestokis, and Owen Robbins the outfield for the Mariners.
Number 3, Nick Croto.
And hoping that this game can live up to what yesterday provided us, 3 outstanding postseason contests. Thank you for finding us here on a Monday morning. This regional championship wrapping up here on Monday because of rain on Saturday. Had to play 3 games here at the field yesterday. Wheaton eliminated Tufts. Mitchell beat Wheaton. And then Wheaton eliminated Wheaton in a thrilling game late yesterday evening. This one's hit to center field. Fly ball moving over is Sestokis. He makes the grab for the first out. No advance from any of the runners. 1 out, runners at first and second.
The shortstop, number 9, Kevin.
As I said, Mitchell 1-0 all-time versus Wheaton. They won in comeback fashion yesterday, 7-4. Mitchell overcame 2-0 and 4-3 deficits to win. It was a 4-hit day for Bo Jaworski, who had 3 doubles, 6 RBI. Unbelievable day for him. But all of that is in the past. All that matters now is what happens here in the next 9 innings. Here's Kevin Brady, who after a 4-for-4 day on day 1, struggled at the plate on day 2. Did not let that affect his defense, but trying to get his bat going here. Puts this one in the air to center field. Another fly ball for Sestokis. He's under it, and tagging and advancing will be Gindin. And it'll be runners at the corners now, but 2 out. This will be Kevin Matos with his first turn at the plate.
Kevin Matos.
2 on, runners at the corners. Matos fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 the count. 2 out, runners at first and third. Breaking ball up high from Gibbs. 1-1 count. Pitch from Gibbs in there for a strike. Last action for Gibbs was in the NECC tournament. Went 7 innings that day to pick up the win. Tap foul again by Matos. Walked 2, struck out 6. Gave up 5 hits. And what was a 15-2 win for the Mariners over the Lions to earn the automatic qualifier here to the tournament. Here's the 1-2. Chat foul once again. Counts 1-2. 2 out, 2 on here. Top of the first for Wheaton. Gibbs delivers the pitch. It's hard hit to right field, and that one is going to be down. Skipping to the corner, home comes Ginden. And Marr being waved home from first. The throw is going to be wide, not in time. He slides safe. A 2-0 lead for Wheaton out of the gates. A double for Matos to deliver the Lions the early lead. The Lions already getting a bit of the monkey off their back. Yesterday versus Husson left 16 men on base. Could not come up with timely hits. Already a different story here today. Taking advantage of their opportunities early. 2 out now with a runner still at second. Gibbs delivers low here. There's the 1-0 from Gibbs. Fastball, loop towards right field, and a diving grab. Is it in the glove? It's not. In and out of the glove of Sestokis. Matos comes home from second. 3-0 Wheaton. Sestokis did everything he could, laid out, just could not hang on to the ball.
The right fielder, number 16, Bobby Ambersoni.
Ambersoni now will take a strike from Gibbs. Now the Lions know they're going to have to put up runs to win this game. Going up against the number 6 scoring team in the country in Mitchell, who averages 10.2 runs per game. Now granted, Wheaton, one of the best defenses in the country. 9th best fielding percentage, 2nd best whip and ERA in the nation do the Lions have. So this one skips away from Falk. Now he's going to try and gun it in to second base, not in time. Advancing there is Wheaton. And he's now in scoring position. Still with 2 out and Ambersoni at the plate. Wheaton wanting more here in the top of the first. Gibbs delivers. Chopped on the ground. Jaworski will gather, and he'll race over and tag the bag himself. That ends the top of the first. Lions do strand 1, but they get 3 on the board. A great start here for Wheaton. We'll see what the Mariners have to respond with. We head to the bottom of the first. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the first, a 3-0 lead already for Wheaton. Trying to survive here against the Mariners and force the, if necessary, Game 7 here in this New London Regional. It'll be Jackson Walsh on the mound for Wheaton. Walsh, the sophomore from Cumberland, Rhode Island. We did see him yesterday in relief, but getting his 5th start of the year today. His 17th appearance. He's 5-0 in decisions. Does have a save on his resume. 37 2/3 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, and a 4.78 ERA for Walsh. Delivers a strike here to Angel Galindez. All-conference shortstop, who's 4th in the country in runs, and he takes this one off the back. So he is aboard. Galindez 4th in the nation in runs per game, 7th in total runs scored. And he is on the bases with no out to start the bottom of the first here. And here's Bo Jaworski. Big game Bo. Had a monster afternoon yesterday. 4 hits, 3 doubles, tying a school record, 6 RBI. Is it even possible to replicate that? This one on the corner and outside. Count will be 1-0. Hits this one to the right side, and that is going to fall down. Skipping into the outfield, picked up there by Ambrosoni, but another double for Bo. A dubbo.
Number 7, Dougie Dela Cruz.
Here's Dougie Dela Cruz. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Mariners already threatening. Dela Cruz takes this one on the corner for a strike. Dela Cruz, NECC Player of the Year. First player in school and conference history to win that honor 3 times. Rightfully so. Offers at this one. Count will be 0-2. Has started and played in every game. 3rd in the country in doubles. 0-2 count here from Walsh. This one put up the middle. Down into center field. Home comes Galindez. Jaworski is going to come home to score. 2-run shot for Dela Cruz. And it's 3-2. Like I said, the Lions know they're going to have to put up as many runs as they can against this Mariner lineup. The number 6 scoring team in the country. And already we're going to get a visit on the mound here from the Lions head coach, Eric Pabelski. Walsh did pitch yesterday. Getting the start here today. This looks like this is just going to be a chat. Well, no out. 1 on. Falk at the plate here. And the Mariners have already made this a 1-run game. Walsh went 3 innings yesterday. Walked 2, struck out 1. Gave up just 1 hit. Did pick up the win in that game versus Husson. No out, 1 on. Pitch to Falk. On the corner, but a ball. This pitch is low. Count 2-0 now. 2 Falk. One of 7 Mariners who made their all-conference squad. 20th in the country in RBI is Matt Falk. We'll watch this one for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. A hit by pitch, a double from Bo Jaworski, and a single from Dougie Dela Cruz to make this a 1-run game. This one's lifted foul by Falk. Count will be even 2-2. The 2-2. Knocked to right field. Ambrosoni's going to try and chase this one down in the wind. And kind of twist this one away from Ambrosoni into foul territory. There's no consistent breeze at the field. It kicks up every now and again. 2-2 count. The check over on Dela Cruz, and he scampers back safe. Two balls, 2 strike. No out here in the bottom of the first. Walsh kicks and delivers home. Chopped on the ground, charged by Croto. He fields, he throws, and he got him. In time to get Falk. That advances Dela Cruz, though, into scoring position for Lelo Martinez.
The third baseman, number 8, Lelo Martinez.
Watches this one for a strike. 1 out, 1 on. Dougie Dela Cruz at second base. Pitch from Walsh. Lifted in the air to right field. Again, twisting into foul territory, and it's grabbed in foul territory by Ambrosoni. Deep enough, though, to allow Dougie Dela Cruz to advance to third. And he's now 90 feet away from tying the game with 2 out here in the bottom of the first.
Right fielder, number 2, Owen Robbins.
Owen Robbins now with 2 out, 1 on. First pitch is outside from Walsh. Fastball on the corner, does not get the call. Count 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2 out with a runner on here for the Mariners, trying to tie the game. Pitch outside again. 3 straight balls offered here from Walsh. 2 out. The 3-0 inside, and it hit him. That puts runners at the corners.
The designated hitter, number 35,
Matt Blackwell, who's DHing again,
Blackwell.
will bat now. He had the big hit yesterday, which tied the game at 4 in the late stages for Mitchell against Wheaton. When the Mariners were down 4-3. Trying to tie the game here again in the bottom of the first, and he takes a strike on the inside. Owen won the count. On the ground, slowly rolled to Marr. He picks it up, he fields, and they get Blackwell in time. That ends the inning. The Mariners, though, get 2 runs back. They'll trail 3-2 as we head to the top of the second. Welcome back to the field. Top of the second in a one-run ball game. Wheaton got 3 runs in the top of the first. The Mariners responded with 2 in the bottom of the frame. And we'll see if this is the way this game is going to play out with the teams trading blows. First pitch from Gibbs is a strike to Timmy Wagner. On the ground. Picked up by Martinez, and he tosses low. It's picked up by Jaworski. He got it. Quick out there. Talk about teams taking advantage of opportunities in that first inning. The Lions 3 for 6 with runners on. The Mariners 2 for 5. Lions had a lot of missed opportunities yesterday, which kept their game with Husson close in an elimination game. Trying to flip that script here today versus the Mariners and force a winner-take-all game later on this afternoon. This one's lifted foul down the right side. Jaworski's going to chase it, but it's out of play. Count 0-2 here to Tommy Beauregard. Pitch from Gibbs. Breaking ball misses up high. Fastball low. Count now 2-2. Two-two pitch from Gibbs. Knocked to center field and down for a base hit. 5th hit of the day now for Wheaton. And a strong start for them at the plate. This is now A.J. Gindin, who's 1 for 1. Bats with 1 out, 1 on. Breaking ball misses high from Gibbs. Knocked foul. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Gibbs delivers here to Gindin. Hit to short. Picked up by Galindez. Flips over to second for 1 and cannot make a play over at first base. Good speed from Gindin to beat out any chance for a throw. The Mariners do get the runner. Beauregard at second. 2 out now. And still just 1 on. No runners in scoring position here for Mike Marr, who's also 1 for 1. Gindin reaching on the fielder's choice. Breaking ball inside from Gibbs is a strike. There goes the runner, the pitch inside, and Falk is not going to make a throw. Great jump there from Gindin. And he has a stolen base early on here. His 18th theft of the season. Here's the 1-1 home to Marr. Cannot be framed by Falk. Two and 1 the count with 2 out. Runner now in scoring position here for Mike Marr. The pitch home. Breaking ball outside. Three and 1 the count. Hitters count here for Marr. Here's the pitch. He swings and drives it foul. Count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Gindin in scoring position here for the Lions. Mike Mara at the plate. Here comes the 3-2 from Gibbs. Hit up the middle. Loop to right center. Base hit. Home comes Gindin. Lions back up by 2. 2 for 2 is Mar.
The third baseman, number 3, Nick Croto.
And Travis Beausoleil is going to come out here and chat with Gibbs. And before Mark came to the plate, some stirring had started to happen in the bullpen for Mitchell. Saw both Ryan Solomine and Derek Descullius getting loose and starting to toss out in the pen. And Beausoleil may just be trying to buy some time here for either Solomine or Descullius. Gibbs stays in for now. 2 out. Runner on, that's Mar. 2-hit day already for him. Delivering the 4th Wheaton run of the game. Nick Croto now at the plate, 0 for 1. Swings at the first pitch, and it's foul. Count will be 0-1. Gibbs delivers the 0-1 outside. Evens the count at 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss from Croto. Good pitch from Gibbs. Count now 1-2. Lions scored 3 runs in the top of the first. Another run here in the top of the second. Gibbs trying to close the door. That pitch is inside. Count will be 2-2. Here it comes. On the ground, slowly rolled, picked up by Martinez. He throws over to Jaworski in time for the out that ends the top of the second. But the Lions, productive at the plate, get another run. They lead 4-2. We get to the bottom of the second. Mitchell again trying to respond. It'll be Tyler Sestokis to lead off here for Mitchell. Trailed 3-0 coming into the bottom of the first. Got 2 runs. Now trail 4-2. Sestokis will take strike one from Jackson Walsh. Mariners have come from behind in both of their regional wins so far. It's just so hard to keep down this offense. Second in the country in on-base percentage. Sixth best scoring team. Seventh most hit by pitch team. That is how they won the game versus Tufts on Friday. And have already been hit twice in this game. 1-2 count here to Sestokis. Walsh kicks and delivers. The breaking ball misses high. Mariners trying to win their first regional. This is the 8th time that Wheaton has played in a regional final. This one will be foul right down the line. To Sestokis. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to the leadoff man, Sestokis. The pitch is hit to the left side, and that's going to be down. Skips to the outfield to Matos. Leadoff single for Sestokis. A full count pitch.
The second baseman, number
Fourth
6,
hit,
Robbie
third hit of the
Dela
day
Cruz.
for Mitchell. This is Robbie Dela Cruz now, making his second straight start at second base. Showing bunt, lays it down. Picked up by Croto. He's going to toss, and it's in time. But a great bunt laid down by Dela Cruz, putting Sestokis now in scoring position. For Angel Galindez,
The shortstop, number 5, Angel
who was
Galindez.
hit in his last at-bat. Walsh delivers a breaking ball in the outside corner. That's 3 times now that there's been a pitch that's right there, and at least consistently so far, that has not been called a strike. That one is low for a strike. Counts 0-2. Excuse me, counts 1-1. The 1-1. That one down on the turf. Count 2-1. Two one inside and just barely fouled off. Count is even 2-2 with 1 out. Sestokis, after a single and then being sacrificed over, is in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Chop to second, grabbed by Marr. He has time to toss over. 2 down. Sestokis over to third. And it's going to be Bo Jaworski, who after a 3-double day yesterday had a double in his first at-bat. I said it then, I'll say it again. Is it possible to continue that level of production? Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. And there for a strike. Nice pitch from Walsh. Walsh ahead 0-2. Trying to get Bo Jaworski. The pitch outside for a ball 1. Bo has just been on fire yesterday and early on today so far. Here's the 1-2. Hits it right to third, but past Kroto. Bo Jaworski is scorching hot. It's a one-run game as Sestokis comes home to score.
The left fielder, number 7, Dougie Dela Cruz.
Dela Cruz will take strike one. Delivered 2 runs in the bottom of the first. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped to short. Double hop to Brady. He has time. And he throws it low, but it's picked up by Wagner in time to get Dela Cruz. That ends the bottom of the second. The Mariners, though, as they did through 1, will trail by 1 through 2. We head to the top of the third. Wheaton leading 4-3. Welcome back to the field. Top of the third. Kevin Brady will lead off for Wheaton. Taps this one foul. It'll be 0-1. Brady 0 for 1. Watches this one low. Brady, the NEWMAC Athlete of the Year. One of the best hitters in the country. 1-1. That one's going to be a ball, consistently so, and outside to righties. That strike has not been called. Outside to lefties, it seems like it's going to be called. Knocked foul. Count will be 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Inside at the knees. Count will be full now to Kevin Brady. Full count pitch on the ground. Hops to Martinez, and he bounces it over to first, but it's in time. Brady now 0 for 2. How long will the Mariners be able to hold him at bay?
The left fielder, number 24, Kevin Matos.
This is Matos, who's 1 for 1 with 2 RBI already. Swings at the first pitch, and his good day continues. Right up the middle for a base hit. Thought about 2 for a second, but Sestokis with a good quick throw in will hold this just to a single. Rob Wheaton 1 for 1 with an RBI.
12, Rob Wheaton.
As Matos double to right field in the top of the first, that got the scoring started. Wheaton followed it up with a single to center that scored Matos. Teams have scored in every inning so far. Top of the third, 1 out, 1 on. Wheaton knocks this one back and foul. Now in an 0-2 hole. Gibbs delivers the 0-2. Fly ball to center field. Moving back Sestokis. He gets under it, and he makes the grab. Two out now with still just the one runner on. Matos at first off a single.
The right fielder, number 16.
This is Tommy Ambersoni, 0 for 1. Gibbs trying to hold the Lions scoreless for the first inning this game. This one's knocked right down the line and fair. Matos rounding second is going to jet into third, and he's going to be held up there. A double down the line for Ambersoni. Lions threatening again, second and third now with 2 out.
The first baseman, number 8, Timmy Wagner.
And here comes Travis Beausoleil for the second time. And we'll see if he does take the ball here from Gibbs. This all coming with 2 out. And we're going to get a pitching change. 2 out, 2 on here, top of the third. And Chris Gibbs, after 2 2/3 innings, no strikeouts, no walks, has given up the 4 runs, 52 pitches, is going to come to the dugout. And we'll step aside here while the Mariners make the pitching change. Wheaton threatening again. Kenny Heon is who Travis Beausoleil calls up from the bullpen. The senior from Montville, Connecticut. Delivers a strike on the corner here to Timmy Wagner. 19th appearance of the year for Heon. All have been in relief. A 3-0 record. 28 2/3 innings pitched. 37 strikeouts. A 3.14 ERA for the relief pitcher Heon. This one's hit in the air to left. Chased by Dela Cruz and Galindez, but it's going to fall into foul territory. Heon inheriting 2 base runners. Ambersoni at second, Matos at third. Delivers here, and Wagner went. Chased it and strikes out to end the top of the third. Big strikeout for Wheaton. The Mariners hold the Lions scoreless in an inning for the first time today. They'll come up to bat in the bottom of the third next. Matt Falk will lead off, 0 for 1 so far here today. Jackson Walsh still on the mound. 41 pitches for him so far. First one to Falk is low. Mariners have already gone to their bullpen. Mitchell just needing to win this game to secure the regional championship. Wheaton is going to need to beat Mitchell twice here today. That one in right at the knees. 3 straight balls offered here from Walsh. Here's the 3-0. Inside as well. 4 straight balls from Walsh. Leadoff walk.
Third baseman, number 8, Lelo Martinez.
So it'll be Lelo Martinez, who's 0 for 1. We did see Walsh yesterday. How long will he go? Martinez was showing bunt and then takes a strike on the outside. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses high and inside. Count 1-1. Mariners have never led this game. Trailed from the jump. Lions scored 3 in the top of the first. Each team scored a run in the second. 4-3 lead right now for Wheaton. Trying to win their 40th game of the year and stave off elimination. The 1-1. Hit him. The third hit batsman here this morning. And that's probably going to be it for Walsh. A walk and then a hit by pitch. And so 48 pitches for Walsh. Eric Pavelski has seen enough. And we're going to get a call to the bullpen here. And we will take a break while the Lions get their reliever warm. It's going to be Josh Fisher, the man on the mound now for Wheaton. His 9th appearance, has made 4 starts. Does have a save on his resume, 33 and 2/3 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, a 1-0 record, and a 4.01 ERA for Fisher, a sophomore from Hopkinton, Mass. This one popped up off the bunt from Owen Robbins right back to Fisher. And that is the last thing you want to have happen if you're the Mariners. That's the first out.
The designated hitter, number 35, Matt Blackwell.
Hoping to get second and third with 1 out. Instead, no advance from the runners. A pop-up to the pitcher off a bunt. Here's Matt Blackwell. He'll look to swing away, and he will take a strike from Fisher. Breaking ball fouled off. Count will be 0-2. Bottom of the 3rd inning. 0-2 count, 2 on, 1 out. Blackwell puts it to the right side, and that's going to hop in. Being waved home is Falk, and the throw is going to be wild. Martinez is going to take third. Blackwell will advance to second, and we are tied. There's a single to the right side. Falk, made the turn, was waved home, but the throw was poor coming to the plate. That allowed Martinez to get to third. And Blackwell in the fray, able to keep on going. Now 2 runners in scoring position as Sestokis swings and misses at this one. Count will be 0-1 to him with 1 out. But we start again, tied at 4. That ball gets away from Fisher, but grabbed by Wheaton. Well, the Mariners now have scored in every frame. They've come back to tie it after trailing 3-0. Breaking ball outside does not get the call. The outside pitches to the righties have consistently been called balls. 2-1 the count, 1 out, 2 on. The pitch hit to right field, and just out of the reach of Wagner and Ambersoni. This will be foul. Count even, 2-2. Tyler Sestokis, who's 1 for 1 so far, trying to deliver Mitchell the lead. Hello Martinez waiting at third. Sestokis fouls off another. Here in Game 6 of this new London Regional. Opportunity for the Mariners to just win this game and take the regional crown on their home field. First time ever as hosts as well. Sestokis fouled down the right side and out of play. Good battle here from Sestokis with Fisher. Count even at 2, 1 out, 2 on. Breaking ball fouled off. Sestokis digging that one out to spoil it. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fisher kicks and delivers inside. Count will be full. Mariners have tied the game. trying to take their first lead. Full count pitch coming here from Josh Fisher. Here it is, fouled off. What a battle here between Sestokis and Fisher. Who's going to blink? 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fisher looks in for the sign from Rob Wheaton. Now delivers. Cut on and missed. A massive strikeout for Fisher. Now there's 2 out with 2 on.
The second baseman, number
And
6,
Robbie Dela Cruz.
Robbie Dela Cruz.
He will try and deliver home the go-ahead run. Breaking ball off speed. That's a great looking pitch. Freezing Dela Cruz. 0-1 count. Fouled off. And now he's in an 0-2 hole. This would be a huge out for Fisher and the Lions. Holding the Mariners just to the 1 run. After they had second and third with 1 out. The pitch from Fisher. Cut on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Fisher. And that ends the Mariners' threat. They strand 2, but we start again. We head to the 4th, tied at 4. Welcome back to the field. Top of the 4th inning here in New London. Game 6 of this NCAA regional. Mitchell and Wheaton tied at 4. First pitch from Kenny Heon is a bunt laid down by Beauregard. Perfectly made. The throw is not going to be in time. A leadoff bunt for Beauregard. You cannot do it much better than that. Martinez raced in to gobble it up, but just a perfectly executed bunt.
Fielder, number 7, A.J. Giffen.
And Beauregard is aboard. No outs here. Top of the 4th. Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here on a Monday. First pitch inside to A.J. Ginden is a ball from Kenny Heon. This regional wrapping up here on Monday. All 3 games Saturday were rained out, so they had to be played yesterday. Mariners in line to hope that they just play 1 here today and take the regional crown. Wheaton, though, wanting to force a Game 7. And their 18th time in the NCAA tournament. On the ground from Ginden, flipped over to Galindez. Can the Mariners turn 2? They can! 4-6-3 double play. And the bases will be empty with 2 out.
The second baseman, number 1, Mike Marr.
That's big because here comes Mike Marr, who has had a great tear recently. 2 for 2 this game with an RBI. Got his bat going yesterday, and that's continued today. Swings and misses at the first pitch here from Wheaton. Lions scored 3 in the top of the first, 1 run in the top of the second, blanked in the third. Strike here from Wheaton. No one on the bases here with 2 out. And an 0-2 hole here to Mike Marr. Wheaton kicks and delivers, fouled off. Fastball cut on and missed. Second strikeout for Wheaton. And the Mariners blank the Lions in back-to-back innings. They'll come up to bat in the bottom of the fourth again, trying to take the lead. Angel Galindez will lead off for Mitchell here in the bottom of the fourth. Face Josh Fisher. He lays down a bunt. Charged by Marr. His throw is in time. The Lions led off with a bunt in the top of the fourth. Galindez trying to do the same. Good play there by Marr. And here's Bo Jaworski, 2 for 2, an RBI. Pitches outside from Fisher. Does Fisher have a fire extinguisher with him? Pitch on the corner for a strike. And the outside edge has been there for these pitchers against the lefties. Not so against the righties. Here's the 1-1, low. Fisher delivers the 2-1 on the ground, but foul. 2-2 count now for Jaworski. The pitch on the ground and back up the middle. Who can stop Bo Jaworski? An unbelievable tear that he is on. 4 hits and 3 doubles yesterday, 3 hits and a double today. I believe did not have a hit Friday against Tufts. But he has been absolutely on fire yesterday and today. Here's Dougie Dela Cruz, 1 for 2 with 2 RBI. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Great pitch there from Fisher. And we have a trio today. We get to watch Kevin Brady and Dougie De La Cruz, two of the best hitters in the entire country. Fisher tosses over to first. Jaworski leaps back. Jaworski is 6 for his last 6 with 4 doubles. That is just sick. De La Cruz puts this one in the air, high to center field. Running under it is Ginden, and he makes the grab for the second out here, the bottom of the 4th. This will be Matt Falk now with 2 out and 1 on. Jaworski, who's just torrid stretch here, continues. Check on him again. He dives back to the bag safe. Here's the pitch home. Check swing from Falk, and he takes a strike. Falk 0 for 1. Oh and 1 the count. The pitch, check swing on the corner. They're going to appeal down to first, but the first base umpire was looking elsewhere. Breaking ball home, hit to the left side and over the head of Brady. Down for a base hit. Inning will continue. First and second with 2 out. First hit of the day for Falk. Lelo Martinez now, who's 0 for 1. Runners at first and second. Jaworski, the runner at second in scoring position. As the Mariners try and come back from a deficit again to take a lead. And Martinez will take strike 1. Mariners have trailed in every game here at this regional, but they're 2-0 so far. The 0-1 from Fisher outside. Evens the count at 1. Wheaton led 3-0 after the top of the first. Mitchell scored 2 in the bottom of the first. The Lions got another run back in the top of the second, held scoreless since. This one's inside and blocked by Wheaton. Mariners have scored a single run in the bottom of the second and third innings. Trying to score in every frame and take their first lead of the day. 2-1 the count here from Fisher. On the ground, right to Brady. He fields. He'll go the short way to second to get Falk. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 4th. The Mariners strand 2, and we stay tied. We head to the 5th. 4-4 all. This will be Croto to start here for Wheaton. Here in the top of the 5th. This game tied at 4. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us here on a Monday afternoon. There's one other game happening in the country right now. Endicott and Johnson & Wales trying to decide their regional up in Bridgewater. This one's put up the middle for a base hit. Croto aboard with no out here in the top of the 5th. No score right now, top 2nd out in Bridgewater between Endicott and Johnson & Wales.
Shortstop, number 9, Kevin Brady.
Game tied at 4 here. And this is Kevin Brady, who's 0 for 2. Been waiting to see him break out here the last 2 games. He'll take a strike from Kenny Heon. Here's the 0-1. Brady, fly ball to left field. That could be gone all the way, and it is out of here. Was only a matter of time. Kevin Brady finally strikes one deep, and the Lions lead 6-4. And Kevin Brady now leads the nation in RBI with that swing of the bat. It was all but a matter of time. Struggled at the plate in 2 games yesterday. 0 for 2 start today. And that one got out of here quick. And we saw the ball yesterday just die in the air. Not the case here today. That one stroked to left field. 6-4, Wheaton back in front. Matos fouls it off. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBI. Seventh home run of the year for Brady. Matos now showing bunt. Will take strike 2. Count will be 1-2. Swings at the 1-2. Hits this to right field. Now Robbins chasing it back, but he'll move under it. And he'll make the grab for the first out. We did not see a ball leave the park yesterday. Kevin Brady with the biggest swing of the day right now. Putting the Lions back up by 2. Rob Wharton will take inside for a ball from Heon. This one will be a strike. One and one the count. 1 out, no one on. Swing and a miss from Wharton. 1-2 from Heon. Cut on and missed. Third strikeout for Heon. The Lions back up 6-4. Led 3-0 to start this game. Held scoreless through the 3rd and the 4th. 2-run homer for Kevin Brady to push Wheaton back in front. Now Ambersoni shows bunt. And we'll take outside for a ball. Swings at this pitch. Lifted to center. Sestokis chases it to his right and makes the grab. There's 2 away. And that'll do it. For the top of the 5th, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Wheaton back in front, 6-4. Mariners trailing once again. Down 6-4 now in the bottom of the 5th. Have never led in this game, tied it at 4. After trailing 3-0 to start. Trailing by 2 now. Owen Robbins, who's 0 for 1, will lead off here for Mitchell. Hits this one through the left side for a base hit. Eighth hit of the day for Mitchell.
The designated hitter, number
Leadoff
35,
man
Matt Blackwell.
is now 4 for 5 for Mitchell. Blackwell 1 for 2 with an RBI. And this pitch behind him, and I think it actually hit him on the leg. It did. That's the 4th hit batsman of the game. Mitchell coming into today 7th in the nation in hit by pitch.
Number 22, Tyler Sestokis.
And this has been much more about lack of control from Wheaton pitchers than anything special the Mariners are doing as far as crowding the plate or making it difficult. 3 square in the back, and that one off the front ankle of Blackwell. Sestokis shows bunt. 2 on now with no one away. A single and a hit by pitch. Tyler Sestokis, the freshman from Danbury, Connecticut. Shows bunt. Again, pops it up, and it will get back to the screen. No play for Rob Wheaton. Oh, and 2 the count now. Pitch outside from Fisher. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball hit to left field. Down for a base hit. Robbins being waved home. Throw will be cut off. Mariners back within 1. It'll be first and second. And no one away.
Second baseman, number 6, Robbie.
And here comes Eric Pavelski. see the bullpen for the Lions. And it looks like this is just going to be a chat on the mound, probably to buy some time. I'll reset things here. There's going to be 2 on, no out here in the bottom of the 5th. A single from Tyler Sestokis to left field, scoring Owen Robbins to make this a 1-run game once again. And this is where a bit of the attrition will start to become a factor for Wheaton Arms. Having to play 2 games yesterday. And it looks like we are going to get the change here. This will be Mulhern, who we saw yesterday. He'll take the ball from Fisher. And while he warms up on the mound, we will take a break. Mariners, again, threatening to tie or take the lead. No outs here with 2 on in the bottom of the 5th when we return. It will be Joe Mulhern on the mound now for Wheaton, the sophomore from Taunton, Massachusetts. 2-1 on the year, 24 appearances, all in relief. 23 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, a 2.74 ERA for the righty. Comes into the game now with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at first and second. Tyler Sestokis at first, Blackwell at second. This one is tap foul by Robbie Dela Cruz. Count will be 0-1. Sestokis with a single to score Owen Robbins. Mariners back within 1. Have never led in this game. Mulhern kicks and delivers the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Dela Cruz again trying to bunt. And now with 2 strikes, we'll see what he does. 0-2 count. Mulhern delivers right on the corner, but not a strike. The outside pitch to the righties has been called a ball consistently all day. Here's the 1-2. On the ground, chopped to first. Wagner's going to toss over to Brady, trying to get it back to first. No chance for a double play. That takes 1 runner out of scoring position. So Dela Cruz will reach on a fielder's choice. It'll be first and third with 1 out. Here for Angel Galindez.
Angel Galindez.
Blackwell, the tying run, 90 feet away. First pitch from Mulhern. Galindez will take low. 1-0 the count. And now Wheaton calls out some defense to the infield. Galindez 0 for 2 so far. The 1-0. Outside, but a ball. And Wheaton fans do not like the call. As I've said, consistently all game, the outside pitch has not been a strike to righties. The 2-0. Missing down low, count 3-0. Mulhern in danger of loading the bases with just one out. Mariners 6 for 17 so far with runners on. That one right down the pipe for a strike. Galindez taking all the way. Counts 3-1. Mariners 4 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Lions 6 for 14 with runners on and 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position. This pitch is high and a walk. The bases are loaded. Runners at every base. And guess who? Bo Jaworski, who's 3 for 3. 6 for his last 6. 4 doubles. 7 RBI between yesterday and today. Just sick numbers. First pitch, he'll take outside, and that will be a ball. And for Bo, it must look like pitchers are throwing beach balls at him. The 1-0 on the corner and also a ball. And Wheaton wants to go out and chat with Mulhern. 1-run game, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Bo Jaworski 3 for 3 today. Does Bo have even more heroics in the bat? Two 2-0 the count. Jaworski fouls it back, and it's out of play. 2-1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike. 1 out with the bases loaded here. The pitch. Jaworski puts it in the air, back, and foul again. Evens the count at 2. The wind blowing from the outfield in right now, slightly right to left. Jaworski looking for his 7th hit in the last 2 games. Here comes the 2-2. Jaworski again rakes it foul. Well, the Lions have turned so many double plays this weekend. How big would it be for them to get one here with Dougie De La Cruz waiting on deck? Here's the 2-2. Put in the air to center field. Now charged by Gindin, and he makes the move, makes under it, and Blackwell is not going to tag in advance. What a massive out. Bo Jaworski, who had been scorching hot, flies out to center. No advance from any of the runners. And now Dougie De La Cruz, 1 for 3, 2 RBI. Takes the pitch inside for a ball. And Blackwell did not even try to come home. You don't want to take the chance and take the bat out of the hands of Dougie De La Cruz in this situation. Bases loaded, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-1. Right through the zone for a strike. 1-2 count. Can Mulhern get out of the jam? The pitch. Hit to right field. All the runners are going, but it's right to Ambrosoni. A massive out for the Lions. The Mariners will strain 3. They leave him juiced, and Wheaton clings on to that 1-run lead as we head to the 6th.
Number 8.
Top of the 6th inning now.
Wagner.
Wheaton comes back to bat, holding on to the 6-5 lead. And they got out of a big-time jam. In the bottom of the 5th, there was bases loaded, 1 out. A fly out successfully from Bo Jaworski and Dougie Dela Cruz. This is Timmy Wagner putting it to right field off the first pitch, and that'll be caught out there by Robbins. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The designated hitter, number 21, Tommy Beauregard.
Wheaton has led the entire way. Game was tied at 4. Mitchell's never led. There's a 3-0 lead for Wheaton out of the gate. The only inning in which one team hasn't scored is the 4th. Heon delivers here, and this was knocked foul. Beauregard's 2 for 2 in the game. Bunted his way aboard last time. Down 0-2 here with 1 out. The pitch. In the air to center field. Racing in is Sestokis, and he makes the grab. 2 down with the bases empty.
The center fielder, number 7.
And this is A.J. Gindin. 2 out, no one on. Gindin 1 for 3. Heon delivers outside for a strike. Counts 0-1. Heon delivers again for a strike. Quickly ahead 0-2 here on Gindin. Here comes the 0-2 from Heon. Lifted to center field. Again, charged by Sestokis, and he makes the grab. 1-2-3, go the Lions. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Mitchell again trying to come back. This will be Matt Falk here to start the bottom of the 6th. Facing Joe Mulhern. Was walked 1, thrown 19 pitches so far. An inning of work. Delivers a strike here to Falk to even the count. He got out of a big-time jam last inning. Mitchell had bases loaded, 1 out. And he got Bo Jaworski and Dougie Dela Cruz both to fly out, as the Mariners stranded 3. This one outside. Mitchell has left 10 on base so far. Lions just 4. That one in there for a strike. That was a story yesterday for Wheaton, leaving runners on base. Not the case here today. Have made the most of their opportunities. Mitchell had a chance to tie or much better last inning. Could not come up with the hit. Full count here to Falk to lead off. Swings and misses. First strikeout for Mulhern.
Third baseman, number 8, Lelo Martinez.
You never know in a game when you're going to have the opportunities, how many more will come your way. As this game moves along and gets tighter, how many more will there be? Just a 1-run game. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. No one on here for Martinez at the plate. The pitch from Mulhern. Hit on the ground. Brady has it. He has plenty of time, and he tosses over to Wagner for the second out. And routine for Kevin Brady and his Wheaton defense. Second in the country in WHIP, second in the country in ERA, 4th in the nation in hits allowed per 9, and the 9th best fielding percentage in the country. Wheaton ranked 1st in Region 1 by the NCAA, 8th and 9th in the country by D3Baseball.com and the ABCA. Avoided losing consecutive games for the first time all season yesterday. Facing elimination here again today, but just wanting to win one and force the winner-take-all game. Ambrosoni diving. Does he make the grab? He does not. Not able to make the grab, and so diving into third is Robbins. That ball was right on the line. Ambrosoni laid out to make the catch. The official right there is going to say that he did not make control of it. And so Robbins, I think everyone confused for a second whether or not it was going to be fair or foul. Robbins, though, kept on going, is over at third. Here with 2 out. And Eric Pavelski comes out to get an explanation here of the call. And satisfied with that conversation, he'll head back to the dugout. Another opportunity here for Mitchell, trying to tie the game. Tying run 90 feet away, Matt Blackwell, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Tied the game against Wheaton yesterday. Around the same stage of the afternoon, swings at the first pitch. In the air to the right side, foul ball, and it's going to get out of play. Just past the protective netting. Owen won the count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a strike. Now the pitcher's starting to get that outside strike call. Mulhern have another big strikeout in him. The pitch inside is low. Blackwell not chasing. 1-2 count. 2 out. The runner Robbins at third. Fouled off again by Blackwell. That play officially ruled a triple for Robbins. His 4th triple of the year. Here comes the 1-2. Blackwell puts it on the ground. Vacuumed up by Brady. He'll toss on to first in time for the out. Mariners again strand the tying run at third. They strand another overall. 11 left on base for Mitchell, and they still trail by 1. We head to the top of the 7th. Wheaton on top, 6-5 here in this NCAA regional game. Top of the 7th here in Game 6 of the NCAA Regionals here in New London. Mitchell again trying to come from behind and get a win as they have in their 2 previous wins here in this regional. Their first time as hosts, trailing 6-5 here as we start the 7th. This one's popped up on the infield. Martinez calls for it, and he grabs it at third for the first out. Wheaton leading 6-5, trying to force a deciding 7th game here at this regional in the double elimination format.
Number 3, Nick Croto.
Just one other game going on around the country right now. Endicott and Johnson Wales out in Bridgewater, scoreless in the top of the 4th. One out here with no one on for Croto. He fouls it off. Nick Croto 1 for 3. A senior from Cumberland, Rhode Island. Here comes the 0-1 from Kenny Heon on the corner for a strike. Croto, a first-team third baseman. The 0-2 pitch, just missing. Here's the 1-2. Right on the corner, does not get the call. Now we flip-flopped. The righties are having strikes called on the outside, and it's the lefties who are benefiting from close pitches. Here comes the 2-2. Inside, and he got him! Croto glances back, cannot believe it. He'll go down looking. 4th strikeout for Heon.
The shortstop, number 9, Kevin Brady.
And here's the shortstop, Kevin Brady. Right now, his home run, the difference in the game. And he'll take a strike from Heon. 2-run homer back in the top of the 5th. Giving Wheaton a 6-4 lead at the time. Brady hits us right back at Heon. It ricochets off of him. Picked up by Jaworski, but no one there to cover the bag. So Brady will be aboard. Back at his face. Not sure if he took it off the head, was able to turn away and caught it with his shoulder. But take a break while he is tended to on the field. Oh, Wheaton able to get to his feet. Looks like that ball maybe hit him in the shoulder and ricocheted up under the chin because he needed some ice for his mouth. And it definitely did not look like Wheaton got hit in the face with that ball. But he's going to exit the game. Big development now. And now the Mariners will have to make a pitching change, and this pitcher will get as much time as he needs to warm up and get ready. In the essence of fairness. So while that happens, we will step aside. All of this coming here in the top of the 7th, 2 out, with a runner on here for the Lions when we return. Welcome back to the field. Kenny Wheaton seems to be okay in the dugout, but he has to exit the game. Glad that he's okay. It looks like they came back out on the mound to check for teeth as this one's hit by Matos to right field. Base hit right away off of Kevin Vining, the new pitcher for the Mariners, the senior from Wallingford, Connecticut. Not a lot of action for him this year, just an inning and 2/3 of action. And obviously has to get up and get warm in a hurry here. 3 strikeouts on the year, 5th appearance, no decisions, no starts. And a bloated 2.21.6 ERA, but just the inning and 2/3. Gave up 2 runs versus D1 Stonehill in an appearance this year, so that hurts that ERA. Breaking ball here for a strike to Rob Wheaton. And last year, though, posted a 1.72 ERA. Opponents were only batting 172 against him in 2022. Being asked to come in here in Game 6 of this NCAA Regional. It's an elimination game for Wheaton. This one tipped foul by Wheaton. Counts 1-2. Runners at first and second, 2 out here on the top of the 7th. Fastball cut on and missed. Vining comes in, does what he needs to do. He gets Wheaton to fan. The Lions strand 2. Their 1-1 lead will be taken to the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the 7th here in New London. Mitchell, the hosts, in line to win the regional championship, needing a win here in Game 6. Wheaton facing elimination, trying to win their 40th game of the year and force a deciding 7th game here in this regional. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Tyler Sestokis, who's 2 for 3 with an RBI, has struck out once, will lead off here for Mitchell. He takes a strike. Mariners have stranded 11 on base here today. Some missed opportunities to tie or take the lead. But as we've seen throughout this tournament, the Mariners have come from behind in every single victory. It's hard to keep this lineup down. Credit the Lions, though, coming up with some big defensive stops the last couple innings to hold the Mariners at bay, holding on to a 1-run lead. Mulhern's pitch hit to center field, but right at Ginton for the first out. 6-5 ball game. The difference right now, a 2-run homer from Kevin Brady. Back in the 5th. Teams were scoreless in the 6th. Lions held scoreless in the top of the 7th.
Pitch hitting for Mitchell, number 9, Justin Adorno.
And Justin Adorno, who had been starting at second, will come on here as a pinch hitter for Robbie Dela Cruz. And he will take low. The 1-0 inside for a ball. One out, no one on. Here comes the 2-0 from Mulhern. Inside, but a strike. Two 1, chopped on the ground, picked up by Croto, and tossed over to Wagner. That one bounced right down the line. Could have skipped foul, but Croto there to glove it and gun out Adorno. 2 down, no one on here for Angel Galindez. Back to the top of the order. Galindez 0 for 2. Breaking ball taken for a strike, and Mulhern and the Lions would love to get Galindez here. Strand Bo Jaworski on the on-deck circle and make him have to start an inning rather than coming on with runners on. 1-1. Galindez swings it up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. 11th of the day for Mitchell. Galindez is aboard. And here comes Bo Jaworski, who's 3 for 4. And with him coming up, Mulhern may be ushered from this game by the Lions. And that's going to be the case here. 2 out, 1 on here for the Mariners. And just the chess match between both of these coaches, who them and their staffs named Coach of the Year and Staff of the Year. All the strategy now in play. And it'll be Max Pierce coming in here for the Lions. And while he warms up, we will take a quick break. Welcome back to the field. Max Pierce on the mound for the Lions, the senior from Scituate, Rhode Island. This is his 4th appearance here in the tournament, his 25th appearance of the season, all in relief. 4 saves on his resume, 3-0 in decisions, 27 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts, a 5.00 ERA for Pierce, who is tasked here to get Bo Jaworski, who's 3 for 4 on the day with an RBI and has been raking the last 2 games. The training staff for Mitchell keeps coming out to look on the infield. I'm thinking that's got to be for a tooth for Kenny Heon. First pitch is a strike from Pierce. 0-1 the count. Again, this would be a huge out for the Lions. The 0-1 check on Galindez. He leaps back safe. Pierce has pitched in every game here for the Lions. There goes the runner, Galindez, as Jaworski lifts it foul. Pierce 2 scoreless outings both against Husson. Gave up 3 runs, all earned versus Mitchell. Yesterday afternoon, again, the check on Galindez. Counts 0-2 with 2 outs here. Pierce trying to get Jaworski. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Pierce kicks and deals outside. And that's going to be a ball. Count 1-2, 2 out. Jaworski came up with the big hits to change the game yesterday against Wheaton. Can he do that again? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. A runner on here for Mitchell. Pierce delivers. There goes Galindez. The throw is going to be close, and they got him! Galindez caught stealing. What a throw from Rob Wheaton. And that ends the bottom of the 7th. Wheaton heads to the 8th, leading 6-5 here, facing elimination. Late stages here of Game 6 of this NCAA Regional here in New London. Mariners trying to find a way again to come from behind, as they have in their 2 previous wins here at the tournament and claim the regional championship. Wheaton trying to stave off elimination, leading 6-5 here, knowing they are probably going to need some more insurance against a potent Mitchell lineup. Dealing now with Kevin Vining. 1 strikeout. Coming on in here in relief of the injured Kenny Heon. Fly ball to left field. Dela Cruz is going to track it down right at the line. He makes the grab for out number 1.
First baseman, number 8, Timmy Wagner.
Heon, who got struck up high on a ball hit from Kevin Brady, had to exit the game. Vining coming in. Gave up a hit and then got a strikeout. Ahead 0-1 here to Timmy Wagner, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. On the ground, picked up by Martinez, tosses over to Jaworski, 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 21. Tommy
Bases empty
Beauregard.
for Tommy Beauregard, the DH, who's 2 for 3. Has bunted his way aboard. Takes inside for a strike from the lefty Vining. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball. Chopped right to Adorno. He flips over to Jaworski. That'll do it for the top of the 8th. 1-2-3 go the Lions. Mariners come up to bat, still trailing by 1 run. Bottom of the 8th. Mitchell, which has come from behind in every game here in the tournament to win. Trailing by 1 run. Leadoff man is the man, Bo Jaworski, who swings at this one to right field, but it's not going to be deep enough, and it's grabbed by Ambrosoni. First pitch swinging. Jaworski can't believe it. That's a great swing, but what wind there is blowing from right to left and in. Here's Dougie Dela Cruz with the bases empty and 1 out. This is a big spot in the lineup here for the Lions to try and get through. Max Pierce still on the mound, delivers the 1-0. Swung on by Dela Cruz, and it's going to be foul and out of play off of the dugout. The bullpen for the Mariners. 1-1 the count. Dela Cruz 1 for 4, has driven in 2 runs today. Checks the swing here and takes a strike. Dougie, who has already had some postseason magic here at this field, a walk-off home run on the first day of their conference tournament. Here's the 1-2 on the corner, but just missing. Count will be 2-2. Here it comes. On the ground. Diving stop by Marr. He picks it up and flicks over to Wagner. Again, the tremendous defense in the field from Wheaton. 9th best fielding team in the entire country. They've had that on display here all weekend long. Base is empty, 2 out for Matt Falk, who's 1 for 3. First pitch is inside at the knees for a ball. The 1-0 inside as well. Falk checks his swing. Count will be 2-0. If the Mariners can't find a way to come back in this game, they're going to look back. They've stranded 11 throughout the day. Falk puts it on the ground, gobbled up by Brady. Routine for him, but he throws it a little high, but they still get the tag. Wagner touches Falk. 1, 2, 3, go the Mariners. And we head to the 9th. A.J. Gindin will lead off here for Wheaton. Trying to stave off elimination. They lead 6-5 here in the top of the 9th. Happy to be in front, but knowing they probably want a couple more runs if they can get them against this Mitchell lineup, which has had a flair for the dramatic here this postseason throughout their conference tournament and here in the national tournament. Kevin Vining delivers. Gindin puts it in the air. Right field moving over is Robbins, and he has it.
The second baseman, number 1, Mike Marr.
Mike Marr, 2 for 4 today with an RBI and a strikeout. Vining's first pitch fouled off. The Lions hang on to win this game. We'll play a winner-take-all game later this afternoon. Marr puts it to right field, down for a base hit. 1 out, 1 on here for Croto, but then the throw back. Did they get him? They did! Unbelievable. Marr made the turn at first. Robbins threw it back in. Falk came over to cover first base, and Marr is gone. Wow. Have you ever seen that? The catcher covering first base. And there's 2 gone. Croto takes a strike. Well, we'll have to look back at that. See if that comes back to haunt the Lions. Still a 1-run game. Now the base is empty. Croto puts this one up the middle to center field for a base hit. He's aboard. Well, Kevin Brady right now, his swing, the difference in this game, he delivered a 6-4 lead for the Lions in the 5th.
Number 9, Kevin Brady.
Breakout hit for him. Does he have another one to try and give the Lions some breathing room here? 2 out and a runner on. First pitch from Vining, and a bunt laid down. 15 hits on the day for Wheaton. We've been held scoreless since that 5th inning. Mariners want to keep this a 1-run game and give their bats a chance. Or just 1 pitch and 1 swing could change the game. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss from Brady. And what a matchup. You've got the senior Vining, who's pitched all of an inning and 2/3, going up against the senior Kevin Brady, one of the best hitters in the country, NUMAC Athlete of the Year. Here in the conference tournament, the 0-2 is outside from Vining. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Just 1 runner on. Croto off a single. Here's the pitch. Knocked foul. Count stays 1-2. Vining trying to find a way here to get Kevin Brady and give his team a chance. The pitch dug out by Brady. Count stays 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on here for the Lions. Here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the pitch from Vining, way inside. Good block there from Falk. Lions could have had a runner in scoring position. Marr singled and then was out. Made too big of a turn at first base for the second out. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball, left field. Dougie Dela Cruz is back, and just before the warning track, he makes the grab that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. The Mariners have given themselves a chance. They'll trail by 1 with their bats coming back to the box. We'll be back. Welcome back to Alumni Field here on the campus of Mitchell College in historic New London, Connecticut. Game 6 of this NCAA regional here. The Wheaton College Lions trying to stave off elimination. They're in front 6-5 in the bottom of the 9th. Zach Nichols, their closer, has come out onto the mound to try and secure this victory. His 27th appearance, all in relief. 0-2 in decisions, does have 5 saves on the year. 26 in the third innings pitched, 45 strikeouts, a 3.08 ERA. Fisher would be in line for the win. Heon, who exited the game with an injury, would be tagged with the loss if this result holds. Lelo Martinez, who's 0 for 3, will lead off here for the Mariners, who have come from behind to win every game here in the tournament. Trying to do so again and walk away with the regional championship. If the Lions can hang on, they'll force the deciding Game 7. The 1-0, right down the pipe for a strike from Nichols. The 1-1, cut on and missed. One and two the count. Nichols comes set, the lefty delivers and he got him. Big swing and a miss from Martinez. One out and the base is empty. This is Robbins,
Number 2, Owen Robbins.
who's playing right field, helped to keep this a one-run game. Breaking ball high. Both teams hanging on every pitch here. Many of the Wheaton fans on their feet. Mariner fans waiting anxiously. And a great contingent here at the field. This has been a fantastic weekend here in New London. A big Wheaton crowd here in attendance. And as always, a great Mitchell fan base here at Alumni Field. Breaking ball on the corner for a strike. Count 2-1 here to Robbins, who's 2 for 3 today. Has a triple down the right field line in his last at-bat. Here's the 2-1, swung on and foul. Evens the count at 2. Both teams scored through the 5th. No runs since Kevin Brady's homer. This one knocked foul. Mitchell got 1 run back in the bottom of the 5th. Scoreless since. Two count. 1 out, no one on. The pitch. Hit up the middle and down for a base hit. Robbins is aboard with 1 out. The Mariners can't find a way. Breaking ball outside misses. And started hot, but just 6 for 20 now with runners on. Not bad, but have stranded a number of runs at third. Blackwell will take that pitch, and that's a strike. Count is 1-1. 1 out and a runner on. Robbins off the single at first base. They're going to check over on him, and he scampers back to first safe. Blackwell representing the go-ahead run. No homers on the year. Takes this one outside. Count will be 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Popped up near side, and the wind is going to bat it back. Out of play. 2-2 count, 1 out, 1 on. Here in the bottom of the 9th. Throw over to first again to check on Robbins. Mariners hoping for a big swing here from Blackwell. Here comes the 2-2 home. A little high from Nichols. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 9th. Payoff pitch. Chopped on the ground. Picked up by Brady. Over to 2 for 1. Trying to get the double play. They do! A game-ending and season-saving double play for the Lions. And they will survive and force a winner-take-all Game 7 here in New London. 6-4-3 double play to end the game. Wheaton wins their 40th game of the year and stay alive here in New London. Fisher picks up the win. He's 2-0. Heon is going to be charged with the loss. He'll fall to 3-1. The 6th save of the year for Nichols. The Mariners wind up stranding 12. They had their opportunities for their bats to break out through the middle and late portions of this game, but credit this Wheaton defense, which has been on display in every game throughout the postseason and this tournament. They did what they had to do. No matter what it took, you find a way. They shut out the Mariners through the last 4 innings of this game. Kevin Brady's 2-run homer in the 5th, the difference at the end of the day. And the Lions have kept their hopes alive. We will play one more here in New London. Wheaton forces the Game 7. Well, we are going to step aside. We will wrap this one up. Game time probably in about 45 minutes from now, so around 2:15. Tune back in here to MitchellAthletics.com or D3Baseball.com for the stream of that game. Wheaton does indeed stay alive. They force Game 7 here in New London. I'm Andy Pizzelli, and we will see you all 45 minutes from now.